What's up, traders? Welcome to today's Equity Empire chart analysis session. When most investors are throwing darts, we're looking for clues in the charts. My name is John McHugh. I'm a former Wall Street analyst, hedge fund manager, and independent trader for the better part of 20 years. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at Bitcoin futures. And when we take a look at the chart, we're going to only be assessing two factors. What is the direction of the trend? And are there clues as to where the big money is stacked up trying to buy and trying to sell? So step one, we're going to take the trend line tool and connect the high points over the last several months. We're going to go back to the trend line tool and connect the low points of the last several months. And what we're going to see is Bitcoin over the last several months has been in a downward trending channel where the highs have been trending lower and the lows have been trending lower. That's the definition of a downtrend. Let's move to step two and go define support levels. There is a support level right here in the 74,610 to 71,370 range. And there's another support level right down here in the 60,530 to 57,395 range. So near to intermediate term downtrend channel, two support levels. Before we move forward, let's go look and see if on a longer term time frame, is there a different trend? And actually there is. If we go back several years, we can notice that the lows over the last several years have still been tracking higher, while the nearest downtrend trend is a downtrend. So short-term downtrend, longer-term uptrend. If that's the case, let's go see if we can structure a potential trade or two. Before we do that, let's go look for resistance levels. There's a resistance level right here in the 88,655 to 93,710 range. There's another resistance level right here in the 95,000 to 100,000 price range. And there's another resistance level at all-time highs in the 109,250 to 112,80 price range. So two support levels, three resistance levels, short-term downtrend, longer-term uptrend. So what happens next on Bitcoin, you might ask? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't like to guess what's going to happen next. I'm a former hedge fund manager, and as a former hedge fund manager, I assess a range of potential scenarios and adjust my trades accordingly. So is it possible when we start trading early next week that Bitcoin just takes off and starts an uptrend? Yes, that's absolutely possible, where we go retest that first resistance level and then head higher from that point. So that would be scenario number one, would be a bullish scenario where we reverse that downtrend and start an uptrend. Scenario two, could we potentially drop from current price and go retest this first support level, bounce off that level, retest the first resistance level before heading higher, retest the next level, and then go challenge all-time highs again? Sure, that's possible. That'd be scenario B. And then is it also possible that the sellers remain in control, that Bitcoin stays in this downward trending channel for weeks or months ahead before rebounding? Yes, that's possible. And that scenario would look something like this, where we try to bounce off this level, but the sellers maintain control and send it to the lower support level before heading higher. So that's another potential scenario in Bitcoin. So what we've done here today is we have assessed the trend, both on a near-term and longer-term basis. We found two support levels and three resistance levels, and we have run a range of potential scenarios of what might happen in Bitcoin next. So that is today's technical analysis review session on Bitcoin. Hope you learned something if you're new to trading, or if you have been trading for a while, maybe you found another level to potentially trade. I will be doing these sessions on a daily basis going forward. In the meantime, best of luck in your trading and investing, and we'll see you soon.